Hello and welcome to Caring for Me, Caring for You, a thought and a prayer for the week, and frankly, a thought and a prayer for the year. Yes, Happy New Year to you, and I'm recording this on New Year's Day here in New York City. This is a very, very auspicious time. There is a great deal happening, and for those of you who were with us this morning, you heard me discuss the enormous challenges that we face in this new year. And when I talk so openly and so honestly, I am merely stating facts that are happening to many, many people today. Healthcare has been my work for the last 30 years. It has been in the field of family caregiving. This program, Caring for Me, Caring for You, the story of family caregiving. And right now, America, on a national level, has been shaken to its core today. Because the reality is that this morning, many people finally came to realize that their health insurance premiums are going to double, triple, and in some cases quadruple. Many people, many thousands, are going to be left, if not millions, without any health care. That's a frightening situation, and it's something that could have indeed have been eliminated. There are always things within the healthcare systems of all the world that need to be adjusted and fixed. Ours has many, many issues, and it's one of the most difficult. However, the Affordable Care Act offered help, health, and humanity to millions of Americans simply because the president of our nation right now, a very unstable, evil, malicious individual, a man who is so jealous of the name of a former president whose name was health care, and that was Obamacare. He has spent his entire time trying to rid the world of that and so many other things that were so needed. He's failing, yes, in many, many ways, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. He is one of the most lacking human beings on earth. And I'm not going into the politics of it. There are things that all of us can be doing, and we are. We are doing it through the voting process. We're doing it through protests. We're doing it through many other avenues of support. But today, we need to look at this issue because what has happened in the eradication of the Affordable Care Act is that millions of people will not have health care. Hospitals are going to close, nursing homes are going to close, and it's a reality. And I'm not beginning the year by being frightening or threatening. This has been out there, but until things happen, people don't realize it. Well, it has happened. And what is the one thing that we can do, each and every one of us, is we can step up to the plate and be caregivers. Number one. Number two, we can remember. We can remember that we're not human beings, but we are spiritual beings. And I'm not talking religion. I'm talking about that essence that's in you and in me, that spark of the divine that is in each and every one of us. And it is that spark which gave us life and at some point, and breath, and at some point will give us the last breath. And the human body will be no more. The human death will have occurred. But our spiritual essence is from where we came to where we return. And you can put any name and theology to that. That is where we need to be living. knowing that it is in that one presence and that one power that we can, amid this insanity, that we can find strength and we can be waiting for positive solutions, but we can be part of the solution. And how do we do that? It's by caring. It's not by curing. We are not cure givers. We talk about that a great deal in Jana. But we are caregivers. And therefore, we need to spend some time each day going within and asking for strength to be with those with whom we have been blessed to be involved with, to walk with them, to guide them, and to face the death that is only going to be the reality for many, many people. And it is a death that is unnecessary and lies at the feet of Congress and the President of the United States again and again. Now, I know that's very harsh, but it's also the reality. I can't change what's going out there, but I can change what's in me. And that is being present, because the greatest gift that caregivers can give is being present. We can't change the circumstances out here, but we can go within and we can talk from a place within to the place in you. The divine in me can speak to the divine in you. We can hold each other, we can hug each other, we can cry together, we can pray together. And we can be for one another the strength that the divine is giving us. So it is my prayer that in this new year, we live and love far more than we ever have. We all step up to the plate as caregivers, and we walk together, doing what Ram Dass said. What is our purpose in life? We're walking each other home. Remember, we don't know what the story is in the spirituality of family caregiving. You don't know my story. I don't know my story. You don't know someone else's story. But it is being shown every day. We're blessed to have life. And it's in death that life becomes so much more precious. So let us live with joy, with peace, and with caring. And I'm going to begin the prayer time with my favorite prayer, called the Divine Prayer. Please join me. Glorious source of all, in the gentle cadence of life's dance, from morning's first light to evening's soft trance, bless us with moments both humble and grand, and hold our endeavors in your gracious hand. For the blessings we see, the laughter, the joy, the moments so free, and for those unnoticed, silently grown in the background of life, quietly grown. Bestow upon us the gift of your sight, to recognize blessings hidden from light, in the kindness of strangers, in tears that cleanse, in challenges that guide, and love that mends. May our hearts be vessels overflowing with gratitude, void of any wrestles. For the abundance you give, both big and small, remind us to cherish, to honor them all. Grant us the wisdom to share and extend these blessings we receive as both giver and friend. To amplify goodness, to be your hand's extension, spreading love, hope, and joy without apprehension. In the canvas of life, as blessings unfold, let gratitude point stories brilliantly bold. May every heartbeat, each breath that we take, be a symphony of thanks for the blessings you make. Amen. Now, amid all that has happened today, in the reality of policies that were not taken care of, and the ramifications are indeed going to be disastrous and fatal for many. That's a fact, and we need to state that. At the same time, today was a very happy day here in New York. As an openly gay man, I have always, I moved to New York when I was 18. I should say when I was 20. I moved to New York when I was 20 to do my graduate work, and I've never left. I'm now 80. I have always said, yes, I am an American, but for so long, the Pledge of Allegiance meant nothing to me because I wasn't part of it. It ends with liberty and justice for all. And it has only been in the last years that while it continues to be threatened, has included me. But the moment I moved to New York, I knew who I was. A blessed child of God, given the gift of living in the greatest city on earth. I am a New Yorker. I am a New Yorker in my human form, and in my spiritual form. I serve in New York, and I take that love, and I have taken it around the world. A place of acceptance, a place of love, exactly as we say at Marble Collegiate Church. We accept you where you are, how you are, who you are, and what you are. Why? Because you are a child of God. However you understand or don't understand that word, because learning that is a lifelong journey that leads to a wonderful mystery. So today, despite what I woke up with, as everyone did, I heard a speech by our new mayor, a Muslim mayor. And as I'm married to an Indonesian who is a Muslim, I was particularly proud. We are all God's kids. And no one plays better in the sandbox of life than we crazy New Yorkers. So it was a happy moment. His speech was so inclusive. The faces were the faces of New York. Not the Park Avenue. No, that's true. But the people of this city, the unity and diversity, and the love and caring for those people on Park Avenue, as well as those on the park bench. That's New York. And so I'm going to conclude this. It may have seemed like I was giving a very negative talk. No, I was not. I was talking of the reality of what hatred can do and has done, and the consequences from those horrible decisions. But we shall overcome. We've done it before. We did it during the AIDS crisis. We as the gay community were the targeted ones there. Now in Washington, who is targeted? Anyone who's not a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or a billionaire. If you're not any of those, like me, and like many of you, we don't count. And they're trying to manifest it. And they will lose. America is stronger than that. So as we go forward, let us unite in caregiving. Let us unite in love. And let us remember, this life is not the only life. You can define it in any theological way you want. But we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And I thank God that my home base for this human experience is New York City. And I don't mind adding my beloved Bali. I have been blessed, and I give thanks. And I want to share with you the prayer that my late husband and I have loved. It was read at my ordination, and I promise you it will be read at my memorial service. Not by me. Please join me in a very short but precious prayer for each and every one of us for the new year as well. O Lord, support us all the day long until the shadows lengthen and the evening comes, and the busy work is hushed, and the fever of life is over, and our work is done. Then in thy mercy grant us a safe lodging, and a holy rest, and peace at the last. Through Christ. Amen. Amen. And amen. Thank you for being with me this morning. I wish each and every one of you a blessed, happy New Year. Because together we can make it that way. And we will. Remember, onward in love and caregiving. Namaste.